Well, hey, neighbor, it's me, Angie. Yeah, I just messed up. I tried to go live, and James drove up. He's been gone, and I thought that he was going to come up and start talking, and I be live. And of course, here comes the train. So we'll see how many people come in. It's a beautiful day here in Mississippi today. I mean, it's gorgeous. The weather is so nice. It's probably about, I don't know, 77, 78 degrees. Beautiful, beautiful weather. Anyway, I'm going to turn y'all around here in a few minutes. I got Mr. It's Me. Hey, Christina. How are you? Hold on a minute. I'm going to turn y'all around just a minute. I got Mr. It's Me down there. He's, of course, hunting season started October the 1st, and he's getting all of his tin and stuff that he has saved up over the summer to go and make their hunting count and their hunting lease better. So he just drove up. He's been gone. Uh, he's got to come back here in a little bit because I got to walk, and he's got to be here when I walk. But I decided to come outside. It was so beautiful. How is it in Texas, girl? Is the weather still beautiful there? I was so excited when you said you were going to thought about getting another fur baby. Oh my gosh, I was so excited for you. Makes me want to get one. It really does. It makes me want to get a new fur baby. But I got to get healthier and I got to get walking and stronger because it wouldn't be fair to a pet. Oh, it's 87. I think it's around 77, 78, 79, something like that here. But you can smell fall in the air. You know what I mean? Uh, you know how you can smell the changing in the seasons? Like you can tell when it starts getting spring by the smell and just different things like that. Trains coming. I want to show. My left eye is watering so bad. I don't know. Oh my goodness gracious. Um. Hello. I don't know. I'll butcher that name. I know I will. Let's see. Niamule. I hope I didn't. I hope I didn't butcher that. Here goes Mister It's Me up the. He's got to get something out of his shed now. But look at this contraption he built. He's got tomatoes planted there. This man is always coming up with something. We have an art festival tomorrow I'm excited about. I'm going to go live there. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, I can't wait. That'll be something fun to watch. That's awesome. Didn't you go to that last year, Christina? Didn't you go live last year? Where are you from, Niamule Khan? Oh, it's every year, yeah. That's why I was hoping we would get the van the end of the year so I could start doing things and going places and doing. But the time will come, and I think the Lord has given me the few months before we get the van to get really strong and get my strength back and get healthier. And by the time that we get the van, uh, I'll be so much stronger. So there's a reason why everything happens. I believe there's a reason. for everything. And timing is everything. And you gotta wait for the timing. And that's what I believe. You can't go before things, you can't miss opportunities. A lot of people don't understand that opportunities only come around ever so many in your lifetime. Oh, you're in India. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. And if you miss opportunity after opportunity, I mean, oh, and don't get me wrong, I've missed opportunities in my life. I have. I have missed opportunities. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm not judging anybody for that because I sure have missed opportunities. But I have always been a person that took chances. I don't mind taking a chance. People that take chances don't mind losing. That's where I am. It's hard to wait, but God's timing is perfect. Yes, amen. Because you don't want to miss the wrong timing and you get caught up in a bad situation, or a bad, say, for instance, you may be looking for a job still, Christina, and you don't take the right opportunity, then you get stuck in this bad job. I mean, the worst thing that can happen is to be stuck in a bad job. I've been there. It's awful. You gotta love what you do. Oh man, I gotta wipe this eye. I'm gonna start riding around in my yard here in a few minutes. Oh my goodness, but the wind is blowing so good under this. Hey Pamela, how are you? Welcome in, darling. What's going on with you today? I'm under my carport right now. Mr. It's Me's down there in the shed getting some things that he needs to go out to their hunting lease and start getting their hunting area all set up like men do. I've been there too. I'm looking but asking the Lord the whole time to guide me. Yes. I'm praying for you, Christina, because I know how important it is to choose during an opportunity, especially when you get offered a job. Then you're like, is this the one? Let me pray on this. And you start praying about, okay, well, should I take this job or should I let it go by and try for the next one? It's always that, but you just have to trust the Lord to guide you and for you to be able to understand and hear His voice. Let me get turned around. This wind just feels so good. That's probably why my eyes are watering. That's the wind is blowing. Hold on, let me get turned around. I was up under the carport because it was shady. I got to go over this berm. Woo! Don't want to get thrown out of my wheelchair. That wouldn't look good. Get on my grass. I got some shade over here. This wheelchair doesn't feel as safe as my other wheelchair did when I um was in it coming outside. Um and then I've got stuck in the yard twice and I'm kind of leery about going around in my yard. But There's my running rose up against my fireplace, the chimney. Got to cut all that back down again. I used to have a Japanese dogwood right there beside it, but I guess James cut it down so much it's not going to come back. And of course my gardenia is on the other side that smells so awesome when it blooms. I left the door wide open when I come out, but I mean, hey, I can't turn around and close my door. I'm in a wheelchair. So I just have to. That should have been thinned out right there. That Easter lily. It's root bound because it's got so much right there that it can't grow anymore. I need to move my bird bath over there underneath where the hummingbirds are. That little arch thing. And I need to get James to move it over there. That's what I need to do. There's our beautiful flag. God bless America. But anyway, I didn't know if anybody would come in or not. I don't know what's going on, how many things are going on that my community is involved in right now. I just thought I planted some cabbage and some more Mexican sunflowers I seeded yesterday. Nice. Did you do a video? Did you do a video on it? Or are you going to do a video? Our garden, oh my goodness, it's way over there. It's done. It's done for the year. James has just got to take up his the post and all that and put those in the shed till springtime. I love cabbage. Oh my gosh. There are so many different ways you can cook cabbage, and I love any way you cook it. I mean, any way. I love coleslaw. I love cabbage casserole. I love stewed. I love cabbage rolls. Any way you cook cabbage, I love it. I just absolutely love it. I didn't video it. I didn't even think about that. I just enjoy being, oh, I know. It feels so good out here. I told James I love this time of year. I really do. I just made a video. It's uploading right now. It's our neighborhood chat video. And the name of the video is Get Busy Living or Get Busy Dying. If you've ever seen the movie Shawshank Redemption, you know, there's the actor on there says that. Morgan Freeman, he says, you know, you get busy living or you get busy dying. Because, you know, it's our choice. And, hey, Josie, how are you, honey? So glad you dropped by. I'm out in my yard right now. I was telling them that I need to move my bird bath over there underneath where the hummingbirds come. Hey, Bryce. Oh, you just got back from the store? Oh, my goodness. Did you get something good, or did you just have to pick up a few things? Oh, how's Dee? Have you talked to Dee? Hey, Jeffrey, how are you doing? I guess if I would get out in the yard in this wheelchair more, I would get more comfortable in it, going around in the yard. But it doesn't ride like my other one does, and I just get so nervous in this wheelchair. It's so bumpy. It's like being in a four-wheel drive. I mean, it really is. The little boy next door is outside playing. It sounds so good to hear children in the neighborhood. See this right here? This is where my hummingbirds, and they've done drank all. No, it's a little bit left in there. Dee will be home tomorrow. Oh, she won't be at the auction today? I hope she's doing okay. I guess she'll update us when she comes back about her sister and everything. I hate that about her sister. I will be going live on my YouTube channel. That's nice, Jeffrey. But I feel like I need to move my bird bath over here under this thing. That's what I feel like I need to do. No, Selena will be with... Oh, cool. That's awesome, Josie. I was wondering who was going to... If you were going to do it solo again today or somebody was going to be with you. Well, I'm glad you got somebody that's going to be with you today. Josie, we've got to talk soon, you know, because I really want to... I want y'all's input about that dream that I had. It's still very vivid and bright in my mind. Don't want to harp on it too much, but, you know. Oh, her sister's about the same? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. I'll try to. I'll give you a little bit of time after the auction and everything. It'll probably be later on after James and I eat supper and he gets down and settled and gets interested in one of his YouTube little shows that he watches and I don't really care about, and I'll probably call you then and let him be. He's coming up the hill now. He's headed out to the lease. Look at him coming up in the yard. Oh, you made me some. Thank you. Be careful. I love you. He's going out to the lease. Boy, he loves this time of year. Oh, he and the gang get together, all his friend guys, and they start, the phone calls start coming in of what deer they saw and what plans they have. And, if y'all just knew. It's like a bunch of teenagers, honestly. But, you know, I've dealt with it 38 years, and it's not bad. I laugh at it. It's kind of humorous, really. We'll go over here to this end of the yard and get in this shade. And it's really not hot. I really need this vitamin D. I really do. I really do. This lady right here had to go into a facility, and her son moved into the home. And so his daughter could go to the school. This is her senior year. And her sister is recuperating from infection, and then she will have chemo. Oh, bless her heart. I tell you what, infections can drain you. Oh my gosh, they can make you feel so bad. And until I got in a wheelchair, I never had a UTI at all, ever. But I didn't know that was part of being in a wheelchair or being paralyzed from your lower, in your legs and in your lower extremities. I didn't know that's something that was common. I mean, why would I know that? You know what I'm saying? But infections can be, oh my goodness, and they can get out of control really, really fast if you don't get them, if you don't get them taken care of quickly. They can get out of control, and they can go into your bloodstream, and it can be deadly. I know you said that her sister was younger than she is. That's got to be sad. I mean, anytime it's your sis, sister or brother or family member or anything like that, it's devastating. I'm just so glad that Dee got to go and see her. That's what I'm just really thankful for. To literally lay her eyes on her sister and touch her sister and, just be there. I know that meant a lot for Dee to do. I hope Dee realizes how much she was missed while she was gone and how much that we really care and love her. I hope she realizes that. I'm sure Dee will be making more trips. Yeah. How far of a drive is that? You said she lived in Cincinnati, and I know they drove, right? They didn't fly, did they, Dee? I mean, Josie, they didn't fly, did they? I figured they drove. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jeffrey. Oh, they did drive? That can weigh on you too, is driving. That's another reason I got to get myself healthier because of trips. Because there's trips that I want to make, and I want to be able to ride. Because when you ride and your feet are hanging down and all that, it makes your feet swell, and it's hard on the body when you drive long distances. The train is coming, y'all. It's 1:30 here. Josie, it's early where you are. Let's see, it's 11. It must be 11:30. The sky is so blue. I mean, blue. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate it. Y'all, James has just been tearing up every time that I've been walking. And then after my physical therapist leaves, or James and I walk together, he's like, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Because it takes a toll on him to see me the way I am now compared to the way I used to be. He don't talk about it much, but I know it wears on his mind. And our children are not here all the time, so they don't see how much I really suffer. And he does. He sees it every day. Y'all hear that train? Yeah, she lives in Oklahoma. Yeah. So if she's got to go to Ohio, oh my gosh, I would say that was at least 8 to 10 hours, probably. I would think. Oh yes, I know James is thrilled. I'd be crying too. Yeah, he is. He don't express it a lot and honestly, he had to get over the madness, being mad about it, because he knows it's our water system that made me, the reason I have this disease, and he was angry for a while, not at me, but just at the situation, and he don't really talk about it a lot, but he's overcome the anger part. Oh, Minnesota. Minnesota. Okay. See, that's how rumors get started right there. I'm saying Cincinnati, and she's in Minnesota. I wish we all didn't live so far apart. That's one thing. Y'all just wait. When I win the lottery, and I have got tickets this week, I'm going to get all y'all to come to my house. And y'all see this big old yard right here? We are just going to have us a good time. And if my little town says something about all the people here out in my yard and us having a good time, I will win since I win the lottery, I can pay any fine or anything, And we're just going to have us a good time. Oh, I would you too, Josie. I would you too. But every time I buy a ticket, and well, James buys them for me, I pick my numbers. I get one pick with my numbers that I choose. Then James chooses his numbers. And then we get 2 or 3 quick picks, and let the computer pick or whatever. And James brings them home and he hands them to me. He's like, okay, put these up till they draw. And I always say, well, if Josie can win it, I can win it. And he said, you're right. I always think about Josie when I play the lottery now, since I know that she won the lottery. I'm like, if Josie can win, I can win. Josie tells that story, and it doesn't sound, she tells it in a way where it's a testimony instead of oh, look at me, I won the lottery, like in a bragging way. She tells it in such a testimony way that it's just like she knows it was a gift from God. Um, Me too. I hope to come see my dad and sister in Mississippi once I get back on my feet. Hey, tell me again what part of Mississippi, Christina. We're gonna meet up when that happens. We are gonna have to meet up when you come to visit your dad and your sister. But I gotta know what part of Mississippi it's in. James come in, or he said something this morning. They moved to D'Iberville. Oh, that's on the coast. Yes, I know exactly where that is. We go through there when we go to the casinos. D'Iberville, yeah. I mean, the casino that we stay when we go to the coast is right past D'Iberville. It may be even in D'Iberville. I didn't win a huge one, but enough to last 15 years. I was able to take care of my husband with his cancer. And MS, I know that's why I was saying, Josie, you talk about it like you give the testimony of what all happened during the time and why it happened and why you think the Lord allowed it to happen. And it was just, that's what I love about that story, where most people would just be like, oh, I won the lottery, and they'd be bragging about it and this and that. It's a wonderful story, Christina. I mean, the stories that Josie could put on her other channel, Josie Cares, people would love it to hear about it, because it's really not it's like a testimony is what it is. Hey, Yankee Kyle. Love you too. How have you been doing? Yes. And you can tell when you're telling that story, Josie, just by you talking about it, you can tell how sincere you are when you tell the story. Hey, handicapped traveler, how are you doing? Have you been doing okay these last few months? Oh, that's wonderful, Kyle. I know you don't, Josie, and I know that and you know from my heart to yours that I talk about it because it's a blessing to me. I mean, it really stands out to me for you to tell the stories that you tell. And anybody that sees it any different, well, I don't even know what to say about that. But I mean, it's a true blessing. Did you hear what Ella and Victoria was saying about you, Josie, on Ella's auction? Christina has a good way of telling things also. She's a good storyteller. When she would do her walks and do her talks, I mean, she tells stories really well. You heard it and blushed. It was all true though, Josie. It was all true. You know, that so many of us look up to you and love you. You know that. You have to know that. How have you been doing, handicapped traveler? I hope things are getting, I don't want to say easier because I don't think it would ever get easier. I think you would just have to adjust to your spouse passing away. I think about you a lot. Hey, Aisha, how are you doing? Welcome in, dear. Now, that's the lady can make that pretty jewelry. She makes necklaces and earrings that match. It's a set. She's really talented. And I can barely get my fingers to work anymore, much less make jewelry. Aisha, you need to consider doing Josie's challenge of they're doing what is it called? Some kind of art thing. Uh, they're doing art projects. Josie will put it in the chat. It's called something and some kind of challenge, and you have to November, like crafting, you know, jewelry art. Why am I cannot ever think of that? But Shanika made a bear that is the cutest thing. It was so funny when she was in the kitchen the other day when I was in her live and she was cooking. She's so funny. I told her she needed to do more uh, cooking videos. What did Mr. Kyle say? Oh, awesome, Kyle. I'm so glad y'all dropped by. I didn't know if anybody would come in. Um, I'm going to do a jewelry art DIY later today. I don't know how Josie finds the time to do what all she does. Plus, like she said, I went to the store. So she took all that time to go there, and now she's back, and she's going to do an auction this afternoon. But, well, we're going to do a DIY also. I didn't know Kyle started over. Is he saying I don't know if he actually means 116 or he means 1,016. I don't know. What is it, Kyle? I don't know. Hey, Michael, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm out in my yard right now. Just sitting under the shade. This is the little neighborhood. Oh, well, thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. James, he don't like for me to go live without the grass cut because he told me this morning. He said, "You gonna get outside today?" I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna get outside. I think about going live." He said, "Well, I wasn't gonna cut the grass until I got home after I go into the lease." I said, "Well, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go live." Oh, he did start over? Oh, bless his heart. I hope nothing bad happened for him to have to do that. Oh my goodness. I hope he didn't lose his channel or anything. I will tell him, Michael. Thank you. He was just here. He was getting his tin and things out of his um he calls it his shop, but it's really like a shed that we have things in. Um to get things ready at the lease for them to, deer season started October the 1st. So there you go. That's wonderful, Jeffrey. I like to watch the sunset and the sunrise. It's so peaceful. It really is. Josie, I think all my hummingbirds are gone. They usually show up in the afternoon, but they've still been their food a lot. Are taking me and my brother to Hawaii for their 40th year wedding anniversary. Oh, wow, Kyle, that sounds awesome. I think Christina's been to Hawaii. I'm going to do like Josie did when she won the lottery. I'm going to take a cruise. But I have this thought of, oh my goodness, I'm handicapped. And what if we get stuck in the ocean and I can't walk? That's not going to go over very well. But I'll just have to put it in the Lord's hands, and whatever happens is meant to happen. That's what I believe. So you can't not do things because you have fear. Look, I'm driving this wheelchair like it's like it's a standard. You know how when you press in the clutch and it jerks? That's the way it feels in this wheelchair. And this is my new wheelchair. Now, my old wheelchair, I could really move around out here in the yard, but this one is more rough. I don't know why. James said the wheels are on different. See what everybody's saying. That's true, Kyle. Wow, very nice. We went to Maui and it was beautiful. Oh, Christina, I bet it was. You're right, Kyle. It's not. I've never been to Hawaii. I had chances, but dang, I passed. But who knows? Maybe one day. That's right. Yeah, y'all can drop y'all's links if y'all want to. Oh, I don't know, Christina. How about, after the fires, I wonder what it does look like. But I wouldn't have any comparison because I don't know what it looked like before. Oh, is Dan dropping links? Thank you. If y'all could just feel this breeze out here, it is so cool out here. No humidity whatsoever, and that's very unusual for Mississippi. No humidity, the wind's blowing. I'll turn y'all around just a minute so y'all can see me. See how the wind's blowing? It's blowing my hair. So what do y'all got planned for this weekend? James is off for 7 days. This is his 7 days off. I don't think my channel is for everyone, so no need to drop mine, but thank you so much for your kindness. Jeffrey said, please don't drop my channel. Okay, we won't, Jeffrey. And if he does, he didn't mean to. He didn't know that you didn't want it dropped. He was just being kind about it. And you can delete it, I think, or I can. Wait a minute, I just heard something. What was that? It sounded like something scraped up against some wood or something. I don't know. I get startled a lot with noises. It's okay, Michael. We won't. Turn y'all. Somebody's dogs done got upset. Well, thank you for saying that, Michael. Okay, Jeffrey, no problem. No problem. So next weekend we're going to baby girl's first birthday party. Oh, she's got to get tubes put in her ears on the 15th. Livy's got to have tubes on the 15th. Matt told me yesterday. That sweet baby. Berkeley had to have tubes. Lincoln had to have tubes. Oh, yeah. Handicap Traveler was very kind. Um, so she's got to have tubes the 15th of this. Josie, would you put her on your angel prayer list, please? Livy. Livy. Um, like I said, Berkeley had to. Taylor never did have to have tubes, but Matt did. But Berkeley's had tubes. Lincoln has had tubes put in his ears. Now Livy's got to have them. I know Matt had them twice. Berkeley had them twice. I didn't think Berkeley's nose was ever going to quit running. She reminded me so much of Matt. Matt's nose ran from the time he was born till he was 5 years old. And I'm talking about during the summer, winter. I mean, it didn't matter what time of year it was. Matt's nose was running. It's October the 15th, Josie. She's got to have them put in her ears. She's gonna have her birthday party on the 11th, and which is that Saturday, next Saturday, and then on the 15th she's gonna have tubes. Matt took her to the doctor. Uh, what's today? Friday. He took her to the doctor Wednesday, and got it set up and everything. Y'all, if I just got to get y'all around Livy more. That baby is the sweetest thing. She is so much calmer than Berkeley. She is so laid back. She just looks at Berkeley like, sit down over there, girl, and be still. you know, she is just laid back. Uh, no hyperness, no uh, climbing, and she climbed. Oh, and she's almost walking. Oh yeah, I know, Michael. We do some grand barbecues. I tell you that. The last time I went live, we was boiling peanuts. A lot of people had never had boiled peanuts, but I love boiled peanuts. Yeah, true. Um, like I said, I put out a video. It's uploading right now. So I hope y'all go over and watch it. Livy is calm and collected to balance out Berkeley. And you got that right, girl. Let me tell you. Yeah, and Christina, Lincoln, oh my goodness. The next one that Taylor has, if the Lord blesses her with another baby, I hope it's like Livy. It's calmer. Because that Lincoln, woo wee, he is a mess. No, no, he doesn't, Michael. This is just the way it is. He will if there's spots in it that need it, but this is just basically how it is every year. Well, no, boys to me are easier than girls. Girls are like a roller coaster of emotions. I mean, they're up and down, up and down. Boys are just like, I mean, when boys are growing up, you can just put a pair of cut off jeans, a t shirt, a pair of shoes, and just let them go. But you deal with Berkeley, Berkeley's got to have the bow. I mean, she's a little diva. Berkeley is. I mean, she actually thinks she's a princess. She comes home every day after school and undresses and gets in her princess dress up, and then calls me on the phone and wants to have a tea party. And I'm like, okay. And which Livy is not going to be that girly, I don't think. But Berkeley's perfect just the way she is. But y'all know how I feel about my grandbabies. I have girl emotions. That's funny, Michael. Um, but anyway, I'm trying to think what we're gonna do this weekend. James is off. He and I know Taylor and Lincoln will be out. I mean, they come out every weekend, and that's another thing. I want to get to walking more and more and stronger. Go out to Taylor's more, and visit them at her house. And when we get the van, for me to be able to go up in, there's the cops. For me to go up in and just drive my wheelchair, it'll be a lot easier for me to do. Oh, she's nothing but a tea party, honey. She loves a good tea party. My physical therapist said, "How is that grandbaby of yours gonna feel when she sees you walking?" And I laughed and I said, "I know, because one day she looked at me and said, Gigi, when you learn to walk, we're gonna do this, this, and this." Bless her heart, she thought I had never learned how to walk. And she wasn't born, until after I got in a wheelchair. And so she's never seen me actually walk like her mom and dad and Pop and Aunt Tay and all that. Oh, yeah. Berkeley and I have a real close connection, because if James has her on the phone, the first thing she says is, "Where's Gigi? Where's Gigi?" And when she comes here, she loves her Pop now. She really does. But it's Gigi this, Gigi that. I mean, she wants me. And Lincoln's mostly the same way, but he sticks with James because James goes, "Outside." That's what Lincoln says. "Outside?" "Okay, Lincoln, we'll go outside in just a minute." "Outside. I want to go outside." Yeah, she's planned it all out. Yeah. Yeah, true. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. How long? James said he made me some lemonade. I drank all the lemonade about when I had my lunch, and I was going to make some more, and I left the pitcher on the counter to mix the lemonade, and I went to do my video, and then I said, well, I'm going to go outside because I need to get some vitamin D, and I need to get out there and just enjoy the breeze and nature and all that. You're telling me, Christina, you said a mouthful then. That is so true. And see, I go back, that's another story that Josie tells about her daughter. You saying that about close to the Lord. But the stories that Josie tells about her daughter that passed away, oh my gosh, those are nice stories too. Michael said, "I'm too childlike." Well, I think everybody should be childlike sometimes when the time is right. You should never lose that. You should always. Berkeley and I paint fingernails. We play school, and I always say, "Who's going to be the teacher? Am I the teacher today, or you?" And she goes, "Well, I'll be the teacher first, and then you can be the teacher." And I'm like, "Okay," but my turn never comes around. She teaches all the time. Oh yeah, Josie tells wonderful stories. And it's so funny because Berkeley's favorite color is green, and I'll say, "Oh, that's my favorite color," and she'll say, "No, your favorite color's blue." And I say, "Well, I can't have green as a favorite color." "Well, no, green's my favorite color." It's so funny. No, Josie, I wouldn't. And for you to tell the story about how you used to never say anything, I'm saying to myself down deep, like, wow, Josie would not talk? I cannot imagine that. When you were younger and you said you didn't talk very much? That is funny to me. Painting fingernails with Berkeley will be something that continues. Kathy and our granddaughters did that until the end. Um, yeah, I love that story, Josie. Matt was putting her to bed one night, and he told me this the next day. And he put her to bed, and she and I had been off the phone for about 20 minutes, and he laid her down, and they were talking, and she said, "Daddy, I miss my Gigi. I think about my Gigi every night when I go to bed. I love my Gigi." This is her talking to. She says, "Gigi always has a gift for me when I go to her house." And Matt was like, "I know she does, Berkeley," because Matt gets so upset because I get Livy and Lincoln and Berkeley some little something when they come to the house, and Matt's like, "Mom, they have enough toys." And I have a closet of stuff in there that they play with when they come here. And I said, "Look, Matt, they're my grandbabies, and it's really wasn't nothing that was expensive. I just wanted to get them something." "I know, Mom, but you don't have to do that." She has another channel, Michael. It's called Josie Cares, and she has a lot of her stories on there that you would really, really enjoy. Uh, it's called Josie Cares. Oh, Susie came in. Hey, Susie, how are you doing, girlie? What have you been doing with the Amish today? Have you been at home or have you been out and about? Susie has a beautiful place where she lives too. She has shown her yard and her a view of her scenery that she sees every morning when she wakes up. Oh, it's beautiful. Memorial videos are on my main channel. Oh, I thought they were on your Josie Cares channel. I don't know why I thought that. Oh, you went to an antique shop. Oh, wow. I know that was fun. That would be fun. What's your what's your new friend's name, Susie? What's your new friend's name? Oh, you do, Josie? Okay. Josie's moved up. I mean, Susie's moved up with the Amish, and she has just befriended them, and they befriended her, and there it is. There's the story. Josie cares, Michael. Josie cares. Franny, her sister is. Oh my goodness, how do I? Adelina, Adel, Adela. I can't pronounce that second one. I guess I should be able to. I know that first one is Franny. Adeline. Thank you, Dan. There it is, Michael. Josie's Cares link. Oh, okay. I said it correctly. You know, I think when James comes to cut the grass, when he gets back, I think I'll get him to move that bird bath over here to this other place where the hummingbirds come to feed in the afternoon. I don't know when they'll leave. I thought they were going to be gone the end of September, but I have a few that are still lingering around, and it's October. But of course, it's still warm. It's in the 80s. We just had the train coming from the north at 1:30, and now at 2 o'clock we have the train coming from the south. Oh, it's beautiful here today, Susie. It is just beautiful here. The temp is wonderful. The wind is blowing. My nurse practitioner came this morning to check on me. Um, changed the wraps on my legs and said she'd see me in a couple of weeks. The little boy next door is hollering and playing. It sounds so good to hear little children. It's my little neighbor across the street, the little boy. He was born in September, and Berkeley was born in December. They were born in the same year. They're just a few months apart. But he's never been to daycare, preschool, or anything like that. He has been home with his dad because his dad is retired from the military, and his mom works nights at a automobile factory. Dale Delphi, I think that's where she works. And so he's been home with his dad all these years, and his name is Caden. They have Cameron, Christian, and Caden. All start with a C. Thank y'all for coming in. I really appreciate it. There's my grandbaby swing. They love that swing. They absolutely love it. I don't know if whoever's friends with me on Facebook, if y'all been seeing the pictures of Berkeley in her ball uniform. She's playing T-ball. Oh, and she's loving it too. Cannot believe that she's old enough to be playing T-ball. Josie, I'll be at your auction this afternoon. Oh, here comes the school bus, y'all. Look at it. My kids used to get off the school bus, and I'd be waiting for them when I was home from work. And they would love it when they would see me open that door and I would be home, and they would be so thrilled. Look at the kids getting off. Look at them. Lincoln will be getting off here in a few years. He'll be getting off here, and I'll have to have snack and drink. There it is. Regular little neighborhood. You know, the wheels on the bus go round and round. Oh, yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, I don't think I live in a regular little Mr. Rogers neighborhood. I absolutely do. I mean, kids playing, buses coming by, um, calm, no disturbance, good neighbors. I mean, and I don't take it for granted either. I do not. Do not take it for granted living in a nice neighborhood. And I've actually been here because we lived over there where that mobile home is. We lived there first. We bought that lot, and it had a mobile home sitting on it, and we lived there. And then when this house came up for sale, we bought this lot, sold the mobile home off that lot, and kept the lot. And somebody else moved a mobile home on it. My cousin lived over there for years with her daughter. And I've been in this neighborhood 38 years. And y'all, you know you're getting old when somebody passes away in the neighborhood or somebody moves out, because it's like, oh my goodness, I hope I get a good neighbor. I mean, I used to never think that when I was younger. And I remember my grandmother saying that in the neighborhood that I grew up in when I was young with her. She would say, oh, I hope we get a good neighbor. And I would just look at her like, what difference does it make? You live here and they live there. But now I know what she was talking about. Hey, Auntie Mama, how are you doing? How are you doing? What are you doing today? What you got going on this weekend? I'm a lot better. I am a lot better. I am. Oh, so you were the taxi. You was the Uber driver today, huh? That's what I said earlier. Wouldn't it be amazing if I got to where I could drive again? That would be awesome, especially with the van that we're getting, because actually you can get the gas and the brake and all that on the steering wheel. And if I get one of the vans that you can pull up in, I can pull up where the wheel the where you drive on the driver's side and just drive. Thank you, Auntie Mama. I appreciate it. Thank you. Y'all need to check out Auntie Mama's channel, but I don't know if y'all'd be awake. Auntie Mama goes live early, but she goes live at different times during the day also. Oh, I didn't tell y'all. LSU lost to Ole Miss last weekend. So James and Taylor always outnumber me most of the time when they're playing, and LSU usually wins. Well, they were losing, and I didn't really say anything about it because I thought, well, LSU will come back and they'll win, and I don't need to be running my mouth about it. And lo and behold, Ole Miss would, and they were pouting so bad. And I was like, well, I could rub it in, but I'm just going to say I'm so happy we won, but LSU got some bad calls. They got some bad calls because it should have been 28-3 LSU at halftime, and it wasn't. Oh, you do, Auntie Mama? You have a family member that's the way their van is set up? I mean, James could not keep me at home if I got to where I could pull up in my van and just get behind the steering wheel and start driving. He would come home and he would be like, "Where is she now? Where is she off to?" He'd be texting me, "Where are you?" I guess driving is like riding a bike. You just automatically get back in the routine of it and the feel of it once you haven't driven. I'm trying to think how many years it's been since I've driven. Probably 4 or 5. It's probably been 4 or 5 years. It's the last time I've driven anywhere. The only time I miss it is when I have an emergency with my children, or I want to go to my son's house in Louisiana and I can't go because James is working and Taylor's working. And if it was just me and I could drive, I would just get in the car and go there as often as I wanted to. I would have probably driven down yesterday and went to Berkeley's ball game last night. That's the only times that I really think about that I want to drive. Other than that, I don't care about driving. I don't care about it. It doesn't bother me that I don't drive. Just like the day that Taylor had that little episode at work and they called and said that she was unresponsive at work and the ambulance was coming. I mean, I wanted to be able to go down there and check on her. And of course, James was here cutting grass, and I come to the door, and I was just like, I had lost it. I was crying, and he cut the lawnmower off. He come over there. He's like, "What's wrong?" And I told him, and I said, "Get down there right now and check on her." And he got in the truck. Well, if he would have had to wait on me to get ready to go, it would have took him 20 minutes to get me ready to get my wheelchair, on the ramp on the back of the Jeep. It would have just been, it would have been chaotic. And he had to go by and get Lincoln because Brent had to be with Taylor. So here I am waiting at home thinking, what's going on? What's going on? Well, guys, I hope y'all have a beautiful, wonderful weekend. And I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Y'all know that. But, Josie, I'll see you in your auction this afternoon. Christina, I love you. Thanks for coming in. Auntie Mama, Michael, Dan, Susie, and everybody else. See y'all next time. Bye, neighbor.